Hey guys, thank you for choosing Cybernetic Security. My name is John Wodika, where even the darkness has light. Today I'm going to talk to you about a oldie but goodie called Trity. Trity is a great tool you can find on my GitHub page. It will be in the descriptions below. When you get the Trity and CD into the folder, you can simply install it. And I'll show you how. Since I've tweaked it and edited it and added some scripts, there's still a few bugs in it, but I'll be working into that. Okay, so CD into the folder once you download Trity, and you can simply do the Python Trity script, and it'll basically run through the install for you. Actually, to install it, you need to do install pi, technically speaking, so I already have it installed. Sorry about that. And basically select your operating system. If you're in a Debian, Ubuntu, in the Linux family, this is basically very easy. As I said, it's already installed. This is now the official version 4. As I said, I have added and edited a lot of the scripts for it, and I also added the sites text file, so if you're doing the clickjacking, you can actually go ahead and into the sites folder add your websites in like a list order, starting from the top to bottom, and once you save it and use the clickjacking, it'll automatically go through that list to check for clickjacking vulnerability. That's how it's supposed to be done. That particular file was edited by myself, and the SMS was edited, but it's not completed. The anonymous email was edited and completed. So there's very many things that I have edited and fixed on here. Trity is basically a great tool to do a bunch of stuff. Once you actually have it installed, it'll be ready for you to use. And just call it, as you can see, and it'll start to work. Type in yes to agree with the terms and conditions. And to get a summary of what's on here, you can just simply type help. Here's your help thing. There's some cool things, speak. It's not really much of anything, but,
Hello, welcome to Cybernetic Sec.
For example. So, there's many things you can do here. As I said, for clickjacking, you actually have to edit the site text file, which is inside your folder. To do that, you can go to the CD look for the site file. Sites file. You can add anything like, let's just do Facebook. Google. And we can do another website. Let's go YouTube. Save and exit. And now, when you do clickjacking, it goes through that list. As you can see, it's checked the 3 websites and they're not at all vulnerable. Another neat thing we have that I had fixed and edited is the Google part. You can actually do a general query search. You can do names. And it'll basically run like a query search like you would on Google. And I guess didn't come back anything. And as you can see, it'll list you a bunch of stuff. You can always wait till it's done, or you can Control-C it to actually stop it. In this case, it stopped on its own. Another thing you can do is name a website, and it'll give you the IP address. Web. I guess there's a bug on the web section, but it's kind of basic information gathering and encrypting and decrypting, that kind of sort of stuff. Could generate a QR code. Let's say and the QR code's generated. Generally, I do believe that as you can see, they generated the QR code, so we can run it again. It may take a minute. But while that's loading, the Facebook brute forcing, I'm just going to warn you guys, Facebook only has a 3 login, it's at max before it's timed out and your IP is blocked. So it really doesn't actually work anymore. It did in the past. Now it's just different. The SMS thing is a tricky one to work because it doesn't work with every carrier. It works on selected carriers like T-Mobile. There's a whole bunch of stuff. you guys get the picture. Let me see if I can open up GIMP here. Well, that's trying to load. We can do some basic messaging coding. You can do any string, but you can also do hello world. It'll give you the string. Copy that to and I'll decode it for you. Hello world. So it basically works the same thing. So encode X hello world choosing it's a great basic tool if you guys are using it for anything. So as you can see, it's pretty crafty. You do have a piece of MSF in here under the craft. Generate exploits, user agents, listeners, backdoors, that kind of thing. Now it generated your backdoor. Well, I guess there's still a few little mechanics to be worked out, at least finding where this backdoor is. But there's a whole bunch of stuff on here. Thank you guys for choosing Cybernetic Security. My name is John Wadica. Keep that darkness lit.